Hello, 8th Nation. I am longtime independent wrestling fan Robert, and this is now celebrating a now 1-year fan of American Championship Entertainment, Melissa.
Hey, Ace Nation.
And Anarchy 2017 was a great night of wrestling action. Sadly, it didn't top last year's, which was her big debut at Ace. But we kick off the night with a 10-man battle royal, which was won by Vince Steele, who seemed to... It looked like he entered at the last minute because everybody else was in the ring. Among the other participants were Adam Payne, the military expert Romeo Castillo, Johnny Angel, Jason Vera, Timber Shea, hired gun Tom O'Malley, Anthony Silva, who I guess is no longer Team Tag again, Black Zemis, and there was a few other guys whose names I can't remember right now. But during the matchup, the Duke boys came out and caused Adam Payne to get eliminated from the match. Vince Steele ended up winning the match, and as a result, would be guaranteed a Diamond Division title match at any time within the next 12 months. Any thoughts on that?
Well,
Your thoughts on the battle royal to kick off the night?
everybody comes in, and it's just like you're waiting and waiting and waiting. Finally, Steel won. Like, no, not Steel.
Yeah, Vince Steele did win.
Yeah. Steel walks in, and it's a madhouse.
Yeah, seemingly. I mean, would have been nice.
Everybody's like flipped over, left, right, this, that.
Yes.
But we'll be seeing Steel soon.
Yes, we will.
I mean,
yeah, obviously we will. He's been a regular since. Actually, you know, it's actually coming up on 10 years since Vince Steele debuted in Ace Pro Wrestling. Yeah. Okay, but excuse me. From there, we had our second match.
Then we had...
second match of the night was tag team action, as we saw the Midnight Sensations, Sam Shields and Chris Rockwell. I don't know why the back of his jacket says Roswell for some reason, as they took on Team España, Jose and Hose B. And
somebody needs to check their names again.
I don't know. I mean, maybe they will check their tailor, I suppose.
Yeah.
The thing is, the Sensations came out with their dodgeballs, while Team España came out with their soccer balls.
And one of them ended up taking my water bottle and tossing it behind me.
Yeah, was that a whistle guy or
the thinner one?
Wait, the thinner one. Thinner.
Well, there's thinner and average weight. So
I don't know. I mean, Rockwell was blowing the whistle, and I mean, they were both carrying dodgeballs to the ring.
I think
but
yeah. No.
Okay. What? I know that's a problem with this thing. I know. So yeah, we'll get to that later, by the way, about that match. The Sensations were victorious over Team España as they try to get back to their winning ways after being defeated by Team Tag last month.
And the quote?
We'll get to that later. Sorry, but I usually wait till I get to the results first. And then match wish list. Okay, but yeah, our next matchup was another tag team match in non-title action. The current tag team champions, Jorge Sante and Steve Pena, defeated Timber Shea and Jason Vera.
And I said, like, later on, if Pena ends up if he ends up going up to like the mainstream wrestling, like, you know, WWE, and he goes against Seth Rollins, Elijah Sampson, or also known as just plain old Elijah, or whatever his name is.
Yes.
Are they triplets?
Possibly separated at birth, he made. Possibly separated at birth. Possibly, the tag team champions prevailed in a non-title matchup. Mm-hmm. But our next matchup, we finally had our first title match of the night, and we saw the lit future Sebastian Cage defeat. It was Dickie Moon, the hippie, and Anthony Silva.
And Cage, he changed his music.
Yeah, I don't know what he comes out to now.
So if you happen to have the link, can you let us know, please?
Yeah, someone please let us know what Sebastian's new music is right now.
Because I have like his old theme on Spotify.
Okay. And also, I wonder what happened to Evander James, who was supposed to be announced for this match initially.
Maybe the show will explain more in detail?
I don't know. unless something personal came up or he could have been injured. All right, so we went through that, and then and actually a return bout from, it wasn't Aftermath, it was actually Mercury Rising. As
The show I didn't go to.
Yeah, the show you sadly missed, where the Black Diamond defeated the hired gun Tom O'Malley. Now, after the Diamond was victorious and he was basically having a American Championship karaoke with the crowd, out of nowhere comes William Wyeth, who had not been seeing Ace since last fall, I believe. And he comes in and he takes Alvin's guitar and throws it on the floor, and other referees come out, and I noticed Enrique, who was helping out at the door. Enrique comes to tell he tells Wyeth, hey, you can't be here, and Wyeth says, oh, I've been here 10 years, and somebody doesn't show up, and they get to come back, and eventually Wyeth did leave the building without attacking anybody. Of course, Wyeth was a mainstay and cornerstone of the company for so many years, and during this next match, I did notice Ace owner Mike Morgan looks like, I don't know if he went out the front door or something, or maybe he was unaware of what happened. But okay, our next matchup was a return bout from last month's Heat Wave, as the Cuban Crippler and Lucha Underground star Ricky Reyes defeated the Brooklyn Outlaw Mike Donovan. After the match ended, Donovan came back in the ring and attacked Reyes from behind.
It was just a whole bunch of like, you wanted me to do this. You had, these ideas. Like, why aren't you standing up for yourself? Like, come on, do it. Like, show what a wrestler you are. Like, come on. And,
oh, that's what you're talking about, Donovan Reyes?
no, that's what was being said.
Oh, okay, seen that way. I don't know. I mean, I can't. But the referee always telling the wrestler, "Come on!" And
No, it wasn't the ref. It was.
Oh, Donovan was telling Reyes that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Saying like,
yeah.
you wanted this. Like, why are you not like putting your part in? And like, come on, let's go.
Yeah. Okay.
Get out!
What the heck? Oh boy. Okay, but we went to intermission after that, thankfully. And the action resumed with Adam Payne going one-on-one with Crowbar. And during the matchup, the Duke boys come out and they distract Adam Payne long enough for Crowbar to hit a low blow, and Crowbar rolled up Adam Payne for the win. And for the second time in the night, the Duke boys, cost Adam Payne.
My thoughts is that Crowbar and his, like, I guess
That's his wife.
Wife kind of looks like the gothic version of like what's her name?
You said it at the show.
Oh, right. Yeah. This one couple, Miz and Maurice from WWE.
Yeah. But yeah, that's it happened. And I was wondering, Crowbar was really going to challenge Danny Maff for the heavyweight championship in a no DQ match. I wonder why that got scratched for some reason.
Time will tell.
Yeah. Next matchup we saw. Wait. Yeah, we forgot to mention. With all due respect to all the wrestlers, a very poor executed ref bump in the corner during the Payne Crowbar match. But back at the action here, we saw Wrestling's Richest Prize, Darius Carter, have a very competitive match where he defeated the good guy Azrael.
It was pretty good. Darius, of course, received a lot of heat and did a few like trickery, things, trying to get out of the ring and like try to incite the crowd and this and that. Of course, classic heel, techniques.
Yes.
And then like there was this one kid that was like tossing out silly string on the side.
Yeah.
And then another kid had like the air horn.
So the kid had it?
I think so.
Someone had it. An air horn. It was really getting out of line with that one.
I mean, it was really annoying.
Okay, and I'll get back to the crowd in a little bit. Next up, we saw a tag team action as the reunited Lucha Gods, Ultimo Maya and Black Zemis, took on...
I like their theme.
Oh, I forgot what they came out to. Maya. Oh, Zemis, either one of you guys, what's your entrance music? I think Maya came out to that last month when he defeated Mario Boccara in a singles match. But Lucha Gods were tag team champions back in 2015, and they really took it to the Duke boys, but the Dukes prevailed. After the match, the Dukes continued the onslaught, and they were going to take off Zemis' mask. But then all of a sudden, Adam Payne hits the ring, and he ends up giving Aiden a choke slam. And Ricky, as Ricky stood on and watched.
Well, let's see. We were thinking of, because since you had Zemus, I think he had, he was part cat. So
Yeah.
figure maybe, some cat calls.
Well, other than meows and cat food references.
Yeah.
Well, we'll figure something out.
Yeah. Or maybe we could draw up, a billboard or something.
I gotta bring, you know what, I'll get to that and something else before this video is over, folks. Yes. Okay, now, yeah, it was main event, yeah, again. And, okay, it was main event time. As we saw the Rogue Anthony Gangone return to Ace Pro Wrestling for the first time since Aftermath, as he went one-on-one and wound up defeating the Puerto Rican powerhouse Astro Morales to retain the Diamond Division Championship.
Boo!
Oh, I know you love Astro now.
Well, I'm half Puerto Rican, so it only makes sense.
Oh, by the way, Astro, what's your entrance music? I don't recognize that tune.
I think I was dancing to it.
Were you?
A little bit.
And sadly, his advisor, El Profe Marcus Avilas, I guess, was not in the building.
Maybe next time?
Possibly, because Astro came out by himself.
Yeah.
And as Gangone was celebrating the victory, Vince Steele comes out.
Told you before, he would come back.
Nice spoiler alert.
Yeah.
And he attacks Gangone from behind on the ramp. Steele brings a referee to the ring with him, saying, "Hey, I'm exercising my title shot right now." And Steele ended up, I forgot what move he used, but he used a headbutt from the top rope to put Gangone away for the 3 count. And now Vince Steele...
I'm surprised his brain didn't turn to mush.
There's so many bits and pieces not even I know about with being in that ring. We're just fans in the crowd.
But one fan learned to move over when a suicide dive.
Yeah,
executed.
they just followed our lead.
Like,
And it
see?
was... And Vince Steele wound up winning the Diamond Division Championship. I believe this is now his second time. His second time with the belt.
No, would it be 3 times a charm?
No, he
or
has
would it be 2? We'll find out.
Well, maybe his second run might be better than his first, because he won the belt back in 2014, held it about 4 months. Let me see. I'll figure it out right now. Yeah, this is Vince Steele's second run now with the Diamond Division Championship. Well, definitely was a great show despite no Danny Moff. We had nice to see the crowd was a little bigger.
Bit more
bigger,
people.
yeah, than last month. But I think some of Anthony Silva's fans left before the show ended.
Which begs the question: Will they come back next time,
Okay.
or is this just kind of like jumping on the bandwagon deal?
Nah, they know him away from the ring, and I caught him. I caught him right before the Lucha Gods Dukes match. He said he's sticking around. Don't worry. At least he is right now.
No, I'm talking about the fans.
Oh, well, they'll come back. I know if he was not on the card, yeah, it makes you wonder. But it was personal notes time. It was. I did notice Crystal and her dad somewhere behind us. We're talking with Christopher Shady Torres before the show. Welcome back, John Harder. I didn't see him last month at Heat Wave.
Will Shane Fair come back?
Oh, Shane Fair, I think might have been at the Global Force tonight in Staten Island. Hopefully he'll come back, maybe depending on when I'll make the announcement very shortly, even though Ryan Peterson didn't make the announcement to the crowd. But unless there is a change of coming of some sort, but we'll see. To the young lady, a good big thank you to handing me my food. And you know, the food is so good, but it doesn't fill me up.
Any suggestions?
I don't know. Actually, you know, one suggestion I do have, instead of like, you know, having somebody, one of the workers bring the food to the people, too bad you can't get a hold of Ryan Peters' microphone or have some kind of intercom call and say, insert person here, your food, or your food is ready. Something like that. Instead of having to try to find people and track them down.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll get to back to that, yes. So yeah, we do have some memorable quotes of the night.
One.
Yeah, we'll get to yours right now. What is this, Balls versus Balls? Which was said by her during the Team España Midnight Sensations match.
And the second one being...
Wait, is it?
Two.
No, there's three actually altogether.
Three.
See? Oh, well.
That one. I don't think any other...
No, let's keep going.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, there it is.
Then there's two.
Two more, yeah. Robert, you're my favorite fan. Astro Morales before he entered the ring for his match with Anthony Gangone.
And the
last one was... What the hell is this? UFC? One lady in the crowd during Astro's match with Gangone. And those ladies, they seem to enjoy themselves, and hopefully they'll be back in the future, maybe next show and such. And the air horn was on the annoying side. And what else was there that we found?
It's like a bunch of...
No, keep going. Hold it. Keep going. Keep going. Okay. All right. Now. Well, okay. Here we go. Now, from what I gather, Ace Pro Wrestling returns to action on Saturday night, September the 9th, as they present Collision Course.
And sadly, it's not the Linkin Park and Jay-Z collaborated CD. God bless his soul to Chester.
Man, we miss you. But on that night, I would like to see the Lucha Gods take on the Midnight Sensations. Yeah.
Then, let's see. Gangone and possibly Darius teaming up because they work so well.
Yeah.
Against Sebastian Cage and a partner of his choosing.
Interesting. I'd like to see maybe Adam Payne and a partner of his choosing against the Duke Boys, or maybe Adam Payne one-on-one with Stockade, or maybe Stockade.
Guy needs to come back.
Who?
Stockade needs to come back.
Well, he was at CCW tonight, and I think they're running September 9th too.
Because he is amazing. He needs to come back.
I'm sure your wish will be granted eventually. I don't know if he's going to be on the next show.
It doesn't mean like next time.
Yeah, I know.
Whenever
Eventually, yes. Whenever he does come back.
Because he is awesome.
Yes. I'd like to see... Wow. Darn. Let me see. The newly crowned Diamond Division champion, Vince Steele. I don't know who I could see him going up against.
Math again?
Who?
Math?
Actually, since we didn't get to see the match tonight, can we please have Danny Moff and Crowbar September 9th at Collision Course? Quite a fitting name.
Oh, and leave out the woman.
Well, let's see.
That way the match is fair.
Oh, yeah, I know. I forgot whatever happened here. Yeah. I'm kind of done with that, I think, that part. Let me see. Yeah, Moff against Crowbar.
maybe the dodgeball guys.
I mentioned Midnight Sensations against Lucha Gods,
Okay, so-
Maya and Zevis. But I don't know who could we have for the tag team champions? Jorge Santi and Steve Pena. I mean, maybe a team will be brought in. They'll defend the tag team belts.
Or maybe somebody, like a group that we haven't seen in a long time, returns.
Possibly. Let me see. Okay. Now, based on the crowd size tonight,
Which was much better.
Yeah, definitely up from Heat Wave last month, and based on how into it the crowd was, I'm contemplating bringing back my megaphone for Ace shows, and I also have a drawing board with some markers. Come on, tell me, folks, do I bring that stuff from now on at Ace? Yes or no?
Let's be creative.
Yeah, anybody, someone, please give me a yes or a no. Bring back the megaphone. Don't bring back the megaphone. Bring the drawing board. Don't bring the drawing board.
Time will tell.
Yeah, time will tell. I'd like to hear from everybody. Now, your final analysis on Anarchy 2017, Melissa.
It was fun. I said always, Ace is amazing. I'll continue to go back because, like, you do not get bored when you watch this show.
Yes.
You are questioning what's going to happen next.
Even myself as an 11 plus year fan. 11 year plus fan. Oh, great seeing Cheyenne, by the way.
And, you know, whoever is interested in this, you know, by me constantly talking about this federation, like,
Yes.
so many times, I'm surprised there have not been any more crew members.
Hello.
Or are they just annoyed? Time will tell what they choose to do, but
especially you, Mr. CM Punk lover.
yes.
Dying to get... Hell, Ryan Peterson told us he's been wanting you to come to one of the shows.
So, if anything, please come.
Come on, they could use more. I mean, more of a crowd. And more, obviously, would be more excitement with Ace Pro Wrestling.
And it's like, it's a pretty good drive.
Well,
So,
yeah,
like,
I mean,
it's not
if, for those who do drive, like they crew members who drive, correct?
well, I mean, not just drive as
Well,
like actually,
I
but
know,
like a
easy
ride.
bus ride. We can just meet up in New York City.
I mean, you take like the D to.
Well, that's for you. I mean, you know,
like, I mean, whoever's on the D.
or if if they know where to get to Port Authority, then they know how to get there. But shoot, I don't know. I kind of wish Ace could run twice a month. I don't know about you.
That'd be nice. I mean, that way, you know, fans could get more accustomed
Yes.
to them. New fans come in, get more, you know, knowledge and talk about, you know, word of mouth. More people, the better.
Right. Oh, another thing, Mike Morgan. Any word what's going on with the message board? I know I'm like the only one posting up there anymore. But is there any reason why? Is there like anybody like not joining as of late, or has the fan base diminished? And I mean, I don't know. I don't know if anything can be done about that. Okay, so definitely we had ourselves one heck of a time. It was great to be back there. Great food, great night of wrestling.
Oh yeah, and if anybody's interested, I'm wearing the newest Alexa Bliss shirt.
Yes, but definitely we had ourselves a great time, and you know, this is one heck of a promotion. This promotion, I've said it a few times before. Mike Morgan is a believer, just like the Monkees said in their song in the 1960s. And it's pretty much like Ozzy Osbourne said in his song, "Not going away."